I was led to believe that this was going to be the only way you could get this.
Percent it down, percent it down, percent it down.
I absolutely love
Percent it down, percent it down, percent it down.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is post-Christmas time, and I am now getting into the boxes that were sent to me. I guess one was sent prior, one was sent after, and it's some good stuff. It's some media. And first, I want to start with this package from David Clark. If you guys don't know, David does this little get-together for filmmakers in Houston, and it's really cool. He's making moves, he's making noise, and he's just bringing together like-minded individuals, and he's always willing to support projects, and that's why he reached out to me. One of my projects, and it's been going on for a while now, is I collect Goosebumps books. Initially started recollecting them to read them with my 9-year-old, and now he's moved on to other scary stuff. You know, this is kind of a gateway, I guess you could say, to horror. And yeah, he's into Five Nights at Freddy's and the like. Now with my 1-year-old, the collection, or the feat of collecting them, is has been multiplied, has been pushed beyond the limits. And I made a post about how I did this trade, and I got a bunch of books, and we're one step closer to finalizing that complete collection of the original 52, I believe. And David reached out and said, hey, I want to support this. I have some books. Can I send them your way? And I said, yes, you can.
Send them.
So let's take a look at what David sent us. Thank you, David, by the way. And yeah, some really cool stuff. I'm excited. What you should do, and I've mentioned this in the past, if you collect anything in particular, let your friends know. You know, let them know that you collect, you know, certain things. And
I'm a loser.
a lot of times they'll think of you when people are throwing stuff out, and that's kind of what happened here. So first up, we have, these are such classic covers. The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena, very good stuff. Never read that one. The Girl Who Cried Monster, you know, classic. I did read that. State of the Basement, how could we forget? Fantastic show, fantastic twist on that one. Very cool stuff. Good shape too. Welcome to Dead House, one of the best ones in my opinion. I always felt like this one was actually kind of scary. And it's kind of weird because it's the first one, but I mean, it's literally a house. And I guess what's scarier than a house?
Everything else.
This one, I may be wrong, but I might be right. This one may be a little tougher to find. Triple header, Goosebumps, R.L. Stine, The Three Shocking Tales of Terror, Book 1. I remember seeing this at book fairs when I was younger, so it's kind of neat to see. Werewolf Skin, and yes, hold on, does it have it?
Drum roll, please.
Oh no. I was hoping it would have the mask inside, but it just has like a, because there's a mask that comes in this one, but it's just like a Goosebumps Collectors Club. Man, this takes me back. It like actually, and I don't know, it's very nostalgic to see a lot of this stuff, but I remember picking this one up at Target when I was a kid. So that's cool. And then up next we have Calling All Creeps. This one has trading cards inside, but it looks like it has been loved pretty good. That's really fun. Look, it has drawings in it from the previous owner. Scary stuff. That's a lot of fun. That's actually really cool and nostalgic to see. Here's another classic, Say Cheese and Die again. You know, and it's in really good shape.
Fantastic.
The sequel to the one that we all know and love. The Beast from the East, and I've always liked this cover. If memory serves me correctly, this one is not that great of a read, but I always thought the cover was really cool. And then up next, I like this one too, Egg Monsters from Mars. And if you look on the cover here, they're advertising the TV show. So I remember this one being pretty good. It was kind of like a Monster Blood, but through an egg. And then last but not least, again, I always thought this cover was freaking scary. Kind of like the dummy, but instead of the dummy, you had the rabbit. But this was also a fun read. And again, cover art by Tim Jacobus. No, he's no Easter Bunny, it says. And yeah, we're getting close, man. So like, I probably don't have that many left. I really need to go through and see what I have and what I don't have. but I would assume that, you know, the only ones that are left are those really pricey ones. There's like a handful that are really hard to find, and I might just go ahead and spend the money and get them, because at this point the values are just going up. So very cool stuff. Yeah, I'm very thankful to David, and anyone that wants to send more Goosebump books my way, please do. It's going to a good cause. I will read these with my kids, and hopefully I will have the collection done by the time that my 1-year-old is of age to read these. I would guess maybe 5, 6, you know, we'll see.
Something like that.
But let's move on. Up next, I have a package here from Boom Studios, and I know what this one is. Let's start with what the little item here. And this is really cool. This is a sticker collection for Power Rangers The Return. And, you know, no, I guess that's a little bit of a spoiler there, but let's get right into it. We have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers The Return of the Pink Ranger. I bought this just because this was on Kickstarter, I believe, and I was led to believe that this was going to be the only way you could get this. And I might be wrong, I might be right, but either way, I did feel a little bit slighted. Like I felt like maybe that was a little muddled. But either way, it's nice to support Amy Jo Johnson, the original Pink Ranger. She's back. She wrote this. And it's an alternate universe saga, and it stars her as well. But I'm kind of curious to see what they do with it. And it's a hardback cover. It wasn't really expensive, but I mean, hell, I've been getting updates for this thing for the last year or 2 years. Just wondering, you know, the comic books are coming out in stores, and I'm like, all right, when am I gonna get it? And I mean, it's only 4 comics, so I mean, I don't know. I felt like they kind of dropped the ball in that a little bit, but at the same time, I have it, so that, I mean, it's Kickstarter, you have it in your hands, so ultimately you win.
Do you know?
But yeah, good presentation. Excited to start reading it. I do love Power Rangers, especially Mighty Morphin, and you know, I'm a nostalgic guy, so Mighty Morphin, Ninja Turtles, Goosebumps, and yeah, anything that kind of tickles that itch, and that definitely will. So yeah, that's really all I have for today, guys. I really truly think that the Goosebump books are going to be my favorite item of the week, and probably this triple header, because I've never actually seen this in person other than when I was a kid at book fairs and the like, and then maybe this Egg Monsters from Mars, just because like this one is one of those ones that I again remember buying this and being so excited, holding it in the back seat of the car all the way home until we got home so I could start reading it, because I always would get like headaches in the car from reading. So you read like the synopsis, and you know, you look at the pictures, and you get all freaked out until you get home. So that one's cool. This one's cool as well. But yeah, the Egg Monsters from Mars, I don't know. I think it was kind of like the right place and time for me, because the show was really taking off, and yeah, that's fun. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. I love you. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.